everyone, good morning children. Today we are going to learn about a PowerPoint concept. That is our lesson number 3, MS PowerPoint 2007 Exploring. Okay, so in last two chapters we learned about a painting concept. When compared to MS Paint, the Tux Paint is a very funny and easy to learn, right? Which have the sound effects, which have the more brushes and painting icons. That is a painting tool. So when we are entering into grade 3, we are going to learn about the Microsoft Office package. That is the first thing we are going to learn about a PowerPoint 2007. In this chapter, we are going to learn a introduction part, what is what, and how to launch a PowerPoint, and how to explore our PowerPoint, and how to create a new presentation in our PowerPoint. So we finished our presentation. So we need to save, right? So regarding saving also we are going to learn here. So we finished the saving also. Later we want to weave our presentation, right? So regarding weaving concept also we are going to see. So we saved weaving also. After weaving we want to close our PowerPoint, right? So closing concept also you are going to learn here, and exiting a PowerPoint also we are going to learn here. The first three, when we are moving to a PowerPoint, we need to learn what is a PowerPoint, right? It is a presentation program for creating a presentation and handouts. Okay, so when I am telling you to present, for example, write a few points about a Tux Paint, you'll start writing right in the point wise. It has a sound effects. So based upon your creativity, you will write in the order, right? You will use a different colors, and you'll make your content will be in a center part. So you'll present your assignment will be in a different manner. So similar to that, we can present our content in a PowerPoint. In PowerPoint, what are the things we can add is, you can add a slides. So more than 100, so more n number of slides you can add here, and you can add a text also in PowerPoint. You can add a pictures, animation, sound and videos to your presentation. So how to add a text, picture, sound and images and video in higher classes, when you are moving to our upcoming grades, you will learn about that. So in this chapter we are going to learn only how to type a text, how to add a slides. Okay. Next, we know what is a PowerPoint. It is a presentation program. So next step is how to launch our PowerPoint. There are 4 steps. First, you need to click a start button, all program, MS Office PowerPoint 2007. Okay, keep it in mind. Start, all program, MS Office PowerPoint 2007. MS Office is nothing but Microsoft. Okay. We know how to open. We need to see what are the components we have, right? Yes, exploring a PowerPoint screen. So before explaining a MS or Microsoft Office button, I want to show you the complete screen of our PowerPoint. Okay. See here children, this is our complete part of our screen. Okay. So this is our title bar. You able to see my mouse arrow, right? This is our title bar. So by default, the title name, the name of the presentation will be presentation 1. Already I opened one presentation, so it is showing as a presentation 2. And next, this is our Microsoft Office button. Okay, this is our Microsoft Office button, and this is quick access toolbar. This complete all 3 commands, save, undo and redo. We have 3 commands, right? So that is a quick access toolbar. And this complete part, from here to here, this part is called as a ribbon. Ribbon have a 7 tabs. Okay, home, insert, design, animation, slideshow, view, review. So each tab have a different group and different functionality. See, if I click home, we have a different group, right? We have a clipboard group, slides group, font group, paragraph group and drawing. So if I click insert, we have n number of group. One is an illustration, that is when we want to insert images or shapes or whatever it is, this group will use. If you want to insert a table, we'll use this. You can use a link also, and you can make your text bold or based upon your interest. You can apply some effects or So header and footer, page number, title of your slides, so that can be comes under the text group. If you want to insert a movies or a sound effect, you can use this group. So similar way, we have a n number of groups who work here. Okay, ribbon have 7 tabs, each tab have a different groups. Okay, next, as I told this is our Microsoft Office button. Okay, it is located at the top corner of our window. See here, this is located at the top corner, right? This is our top corner. This is a top corner of our presentation, and it contains a commands to create, open, save, print, send, close PowerPoint presentation. See here, when I'm clicking a Microsoft Office button, you just see what are the commands we have. Okay, one is a new, it helps us to create a new presentation. Open, it helps us to open an existing presentation. Save as, and we have print, prepare, send, publish and close command. Okay, so these are the commands that is available under MS Office button, Microsoft Office button. And next we are going to learn about quick access toolbar. It contains a command that is often used. Okay, so in that particular toolbar you can add or remove the command. If you feel that the save and undo, redo commands you are using often, you can add it. If you want to add new or open, you can add those icons in a toolbar, quick access toolbar also. By default we have a 3. One is a save icon, undo and redo. So you can see more command and add to a quick access toolbar. I'll show you how to add commands in a quick access toolbar. See here, we have a drop down list here, right? You just click here, you are getting the n number of options, right? N number of options, new, open, save, email. Now I feel that I want to add new command in that quick access toolbar. You want to just click it. See, one icon is added, right? That is a new presentation. If I feel I want to remove that, you just click that. Automatically that particular icon will be removed in quick access toolbar. Okay, and next we are going to learn about a title bar. So it displays the name of our presentation. I told by default it will be displayed presentation 1, right? See here, presentation 1, and we can change the presentation, that is a PowerPoint name, that is our presentation name, as your wish when you are saving your presentation. Okay, and next we are moving to the ribbon. It contains all the command and features of the tab. As I told, the tabs are divided into groups that performs the separate functionality. So they have more functionality in their based upon their group. They have an n number of function. I told that there are 7 tabs. They are Home, Insert, Design, Animation, Slideshow, View and Review. Okay, so this complete part is called as a ribbon, and the ribbon have 7 tabs. Okay. Next, as of now, we know what are the components we have in our presentation, and we have a presentation window, and we have more components in our presentation window. Now I'll show you what are those. See here, this is our slide span. This is our slide span where you can view all your slides, So for example, I created more than a 10 slide. Those 10 slides will be displayed here. So this is our slide span. I'll use my mouse arrow. You just see here. This is our slide span. And next we are going to see about slides view tab. Sorry children, this is slides view tab. Slide span is this complete part. This complete part is a slide span. This is slides view tab, which displays all the thumbnail of our slide. For example, if I insert any image or a particular kind, it will reduce the size and displays all the slides here. This is slides view tab. I'm sorry, this is slides view tab, and this one is slides pan. Okay, and next slides outline tab. So this is our outline. If I click outline, it will shows in a small icon. It will shows what are the outline we have. For example, in slide 1, I created the class 4 group, and slide 2 I added the class 4 children's name. So it will display the outline. What are the contents I given to the slides. Okay. Next is a view button. See here, this is our view button, children. This is our view button, and under view button we have a n number of options. So, and it is available at the bottom of our screen. When you are moving to the higher classes, you learn what are the different types of view. Now you don't worry, and you keep it in your mind. This is a view button, and okay. And next is a zoom in and zoom out. Zoom in and zoom out. If you feel you want to increase the size of your slide, see here. So by dragging this, you can adjust your slides size. Okay, slides size. So this is a zoom in and zoom out concept. Next we are going to read about minimize, maximize and close. So in 3rd standard only we learned in a paint concept, right? This is a control button. Under control button we have 3 buttons. One is a minimize, maximize or restore, and close button. Same concepts. If you click minimize button, it will move to your taskbar. If you click a maximize button, so it will restore or it will maximize, enlarge your screen to its maximum size. Close button help us to close the window. Okay. Next, now we are going to learn how to create a presentation. So the steps are: click a Microsoft Office button and click new, click create, click blank presentation. And we have a shortcut key also here. The shortcut key is Ctrl+N. The shortcut key for creating a new presentation is Ctrl+N. Okay. Now I will show you how to create a new presentation. Click a Microsoft Office button. There will be the new. Click new. We'll get one more window like this. Click a blank presentation and click create. See, currently my presentation name is presentation 2. Now presentation 3. And you just see, and now I am pressing the keyboard keys also. Now I am pressing Ctrl+N. You just look at the presentation name, children. Presentation 4, right? So I am keep on pressing. The presentation is keep on adding. New presentation is keep on creating. Okay. Next, we are going to learn about how to save our presentation. Same procedure. In quick access toolbar, we have a save icon, or else what you can do is in Microsoft Office button, you can click a save command. See, by default, we have a save icon here, and you can click a save or save as. Okay. And we have a save icon in a quick access toolbar. By clicking that also, you can save your presentation. And next we are going to learn about how to view our presentation. To view our presentation, you need to press a F5 key in a keyboard, or else you can run your slideshow or choose slideshow option from the ribbon. Click the slideshow icon. Now I'll show you. If you want to run your presentation, go to the slide. You can home. So you can press a F5 key to run your presentation. You can press a F5 key, or else you just move to a slideshow in a ribbon. There will be the option from beginning I need to start, or from current slide I need to show the slideshow. So based upon your interest, you can select any icon over here. Okay. And next we are going to learn about how to open an existing presentation. How to open an existing presentation. To open an existing presentation, same procedure. You just go to the Microsoft Office button, click open, and it will shows you that n number of presentation that is available in your system. Currently I don't have any presentation in my system, so that's why it's not showing any PowerPoint. Okay, and later now we are going to learn about closing a PowerPoint. So either you can directly close the button or else you can choose this step. To close a PowerPoint, click the Microsoft Office button, click close option. To exit also same procedure, children. See, to close your presentation, you can click close here. You can click close, or if you want to exit a PowerPoint, you can directly press a exit button. And we have shortcut keys also to close up a PowerPoint. Okay. In upcoming classes, we'll learn what are the shortcut keys to close a document or a presentation, how to create shortcut keys for opening a existing PowerPoint. Okay, so in upcoming classes we'll learn. So these are the concept about PowerPoint, children. You go through this video 2 to 3 times, then you will understand. Now we are moving to our TB exercise part. Now take a page number 25, children. Now we are going to do our exercise part. See here, match the following function with the PowerPoint screen. To see the name of the presentation, what we need? So title screen, right? Yes. Mark 1 next to a title screen. Okay. To view in a full screen. If you want to view in a full screen, what we need? We need a maximize button. To display the thumbnail view of a slides, we need a slide tab. Okay. To take a closer look of an object, what we need? Zoom in. Okay. To save a presentation, we want to click a save icon. Okay. Next, turn a next page. We are moving to a choose a correct answer. The key used to run presentation is, what key I pressed in this video, children? F5 key. Write F5 here. Okay. The new option is in which button? Microsoft Office button, Quick Access Toolbar, Microsoft Office Online, Microsoft Window. Microsoft Office button. Microsoft Office button. Either you can write or you can circle it. Okay. One of the main component in PowerPoint is presentation. Okay. Presentation. The tabs are divided into groups. I told that each tab is divided into groups. Either you can circle it or you can write the answers here. Next, we are moving to the fill in the blank. Dash is a popular screen software, that is MS PowerPoint. Sorry, Dash is a popular presentation. Okay, presentation software means MS PowerPoint. Okay, next, the dash button makes the window to appear in full screen. Maximize. Maximize button. Dash tab displays the text in your presentation in an outline format. That is a slide outline tab. Okay. Dash is a panel at the top of our presentation. That is ribbon. Okay. The dash is a toolbar containing commands that are used often. Quick Access Toolbar. Either you can write Quick Access Toolbar or short form QAT. And next, in answer the following, we are not going to write the third question in our classwork because as it is a labeling the path, we are going to write directly in our textbook, and remaining 4 questions only we are writing in our classwork. First is a slide span view. The first A1 is slide view tab, second B is slide span, third is a status bar, Fourth one is a zoom control, fifth one is a view button, fifth one is a close button. Don't write third question in your classwork, only remaining 4 questions we are going to write. So that classwork part will be sending through a ULO, refer a ULO and start writing, children. And today I am going to end my session. In case any doubt, ask me in the interactive session. Bye. Thank you.